Hello, Master Melix here. Got another video for you. Um, it's a build that I have had for a little bit now. I think I got to the point where I'm almost perfected with it. It's one of my preferences. People usually see it, they're like interested, they want to know what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys. Um, Usually they like it. They're like, hey, I'm gonna try it out. It looks interesting. And of course, I'm a core strength guy. Got my backfire. So let's take a look. It's a core strength build. I have 6 skill tiers. This is only for prototype where you'll have 6. If you don't have prototype, it's going to be 5 skill tiers. But it still has the weapon damage of a little bit more of a 5 red tier build, even though we're 6. So what's doing that? We'll get into it. Of course, we got the backfire. That's going to be my preference of weapon, but you can really use any weapon. The only downfall with this build, as you can see, you will not have that much crit chance and that much crit damage. I made up with that with SMGs because they get the crit chance in there natively, but you can also go for an attribute that has extra 10% crit chance, which will help a lot. Now, everything has Hasbro on it. I'm using, of course, Ninja Backpack, and then for my mods, I got crit damage, and crit chance. Now, for this specific build, it does 52 crit chance, 84 crit damage, and of course with backfire, that's boosting crit damage at 284% with the 52. So if we go back into the build, 2.2 more armor and health. Of course, if you want to use the seasonal modifier, you can. This will help boost the armor up a bit when you have the Hasbro, because it gives you extra 30 and 50,000 for each hazard protection, which boosts you up to 2.9 million armor, right? And that's a lot of armor. Also, if you're really feeling fancy, you come over here and add the status effect, increase your weapon damage by 2%. So I didn't try this, but because of skill efficiency, it should boost. So let's see, 158. I actually never tried this before, but I believe the skill efficiency should affect that. Oh, it doesn't. 258 still. Okay. Thought it would. Or 158. Um, but basically you're sitting at, without prototype, you'll be at 90% status effect resist, hazard protection. It's only up to plus 30 because of the modifier, which gives you extra armor. But without that, you'll be at 100 if it's prototype, 90 if it's non-prototype. Go back into the rest of the build. As you can see, core strength, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 giving you the weapon damage. And then we have the yellows, 2 yellows here. But we also got Carlos holster that's giving us the extra 10% if it's non-prototype, 15 if it's prototype. But all in all, even either or, your weapon damage will still technically be more because of the core strength, and then you get the bonus from the ninja backpack core slots as well, the blue and the yellow, which also will boost the skill efficiency and weapon damage based on the extra cores there. So you're getting a lot of damage from that. Also, the skills are boosted as well. So as you can see, got the skill haste enabled. Go ahead and disable that. Spawn both skills. Normally these take 20 seconds to recharge. I'm going to destroy these. Boom. They're on like 14-second recharge, right? And that's pretty quick for your skills. They last minutes, like almost 5 minutes, which is, let's see, 120 is 2 minutes, 240, 360. That's almost 6 minutes on duration. They have tons of health. 4 million health, 8 million health, almost 9 million health. Like, that's a lot of health for these skills. I could take off one of these pieces. Let's throw in that. See? Drop from 4.5 to 2.9. Drop from 8.9 to 5.7. It's like almost a third gone just off of that. Also, the weapon damage for these skills go up and down. And you see the time also went down. It dropped down to like 4 minutes instead of 6 minutes. And then here, weapon, the damage for the skill 47,000, and this one's 74,000. I throw on core strength again. Oh, that's right. It's not prototyped, and it's red with Hasbro. There we go. And it jumps up to 68 from 47. That's almost 20k boost. And then this one here is 108 from, I think it was 70k something. So it's almost 20, 30k, which is a pretty significant boost. And again, the health, the duration, all that stuff increases. And the cooldown for how quick they come back. And these are just for the turret and stuff like that. They're pretty nice. They'll kill just about everything in heroic on its own and not die easily unless they get EMP. But even to get EMP, they're back on 10-second cooldown and it's just melting stuff on its own. Other things take into account, pulses. It also affects the duration of the pulse, which is really nice. 27-second duration with a 11-second cooldown. And what you'll notice here is that you'll get your cooldown back before it even runs out, so you can spam it while other people are still pulsed. The jammer, 16 seconds with a 10-second duration, just about. You know, these things are happening pretty quick. Seeker mines. There's my man. Greatness, of course, showing up at the end. 20-second cooldown. And that's on the one that puts bleed for a 13-second duration. It's usually like 5 seconds, not that long. But a lot more damage is what you'll see on these. The durations is really nice. 30-second burn duration for 347 damage. It's a long time for a burn duration to be going on with a 16-second cooldown. You'll be refreshing it before it even runs out, or before the burn runs out. So that's a plus with some of these things. Look at the shield. The shield health by itself, 21 seconds with 11-second cooldown. That's crazy. 21, and that one's 7 mil. It's not as impressive, but let's say we take off one of these core strength, and I'll show you in comparison the cooldown timer with how much health for the shield. It's cut in half just about, with extra 5 seconds on the cooldown for the shield. This one went down by 2 mil. It's not a lot there, but still, just that shield, how much it had there, just to be there, that's nuts. So it's a lot of things here. Core strength, I love it. Definitely king of hybrid builds. Even Halide repair, 800k. If I go throw on core strength again, mind you, it's more damage eccentric, more damage focused. It's not really meant to be a healer, not really meant for any of that stuff. You know. Number went down. That's because it was on Future Initiative, I believe was the piece I had on there. Yeah, repair skill. Then a 2-piece has another 30 repair skill. It did go down, but it's still close with a 1-piece. Mind you, it's damage focused. It's not really meant to be a healer. So, 700k, it's not nothing to scoff at with a 15-second cooldown. I think normally with others like 20 seconds, 22 seconds. So, it's a lot of healing going out. Big heals at that. But that's it for the build. Try it out. Let me know what you think. It's one of my go-tos. I just like to run around with it. It's fun. But have a good one.